Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by environmental engineering and technology provider Environmental Clean Technologies, ASX code ECT. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of Environmental Clean Technologies, Fozard. Hi Glenn.
Hi Matt.
Now, Environmental Clean Technologies is a developer of multiple technologies, mostly in the clean tech and clean energy space. The company has been developing net zero emission technologies for some 15 years and recently bought a property in Victoria's Latrobe Valley where it is looking to become one of Australia's first companies to build a hydrogen refinery. Okay, Glenn, before we get into the purchase of that land for hydrogen refining, tell me, how are you planning to make or produce hydrogen?
Yeah, so unlike blue hydrogen, which is what most people are familiar with, we don't use carbon capture and storage, and we blend waste biomass with lignite, and so we produce hydrogen from that process with net zero emissions.
Okay, well, let's talk about this property purchase. Where's the property? How much did you pay for it? And why do you think it will be suitable for a hydrogen refinery?
So it's in a really good spot right next to your Lawn Power Station, and that ties in well with a project we're co-developing with Energy Australia, the owner of your Lawn Power Station, and it sits on a footprint that suits the project.
What did you pay for it?
We paid $1 million, or just under $1 million, and that was a combination of shares and cash, and it settled on the 22nd of February.
Okay, now are you expecting any saleable byproducts from your hydrogen refinery in addition to hydrogen, or is it just all about hydrogen?
No, this is, I guess, the edge to what we're doing. We produce three major products. Effectively no waste discharge, everything is used, and we produce, on top of hydrogen, we produce agricultural char and we produce graphitic carbons for battery production.
Okay, so what's the next step for the new site?
So the next step is we're undertaking EPA pathway planning at the moment. We're also finishing off a demonstration project in Bacchus Marsh that will show coal dry operating at scale, and a few other engineering planning, including front-end engineering design.
Okay, now very quickly, your Hydromore technology, I see you've just got a patent for it in Russia and you've got a few pending in multiple other countries. Without getting too technical, what is Hydromore? What does it do?
Yeah, Hydromore is our technology that reduces iron from waste and low-rank feedstocks. So effectively, it's the pathway through and the transition technology towards green steel. You noted Russia. We also received EU granting for our patent as well recently.
Fozard from Environmental Clean Technologies. Thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears today. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB and 3AW websites and click the Public Companies tab.